Wow. I did do that one. Okay. What? Hi, Marsh. Hi, Trinity. Are y'all ready for more Asian stories? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I knew I was forgetting something. Hold on, pardon me while I adjust myself a little smaller. Hi, Buck. Alright. Stretch. Okay, I do a stretch. While we load the config data, I do the stretch. And we claim a coupon. So, I may have reached my XP limit for this week. Oops. But I am very close to, I'm very close to getting all the way, because it only goes up to 50. So, yeah. I'm gonna look while I play Sudoku. Enjoy your Sudoku! There's the buck. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna be getting my dailies. I'm gonna be claiming my dailies. But I'm not gonna running off of redacted hours of sleep and feeling very gay today. That's a mood. I've done most of the side quests that I can do. I'm lacking in the levels a little bit. It's a little hard to level up at this point, at least without doing the agent stories on my own, but because I'm skipping out on doing the agent stuff, like the trust stuff on screen. What's this? Events. That starts in like 2 days. Scarlet invitation. Okay. I've never played Soul Hound's multiplayer. But I'm looking forward to this because I will definitely be playing that. Considering I'm the top 2%, I'm in the top 2% of Soul Hounds players. Oh boy! Before we get into all that, I have enough of the things, so pardon me while I attempt to get Serenity's attention. Where? Please. I sent her cat gif. And while we await her arrival or response. Okay, so that's how many of those I have. Darn. Ah. Right, Cough Cafe, and then there's Eve over at the newsstand. Could go to Eve or we could go to Howl. I'm going to Eve today, just because I'm already here.
Back again? You're looking great today.
Pinmaster's new offering is creatively challenging to enjoy. Coffee is an acquired taste.
Come back soon. Chatting with young people is a delight.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Scott Outpost real quick because I do have audio files for us to listen to. Hello, Ray. So I believe we listened to both of these, but I don't think we've listened to either of these.
I don't think I actually applied to be in this program.
Okay, no, so we have listened to that one, but we haven't listened to this one. Anyways, real quick.
I have been summoned.
Yes. Because I need... Hold on, what's the luck like? I'm like... Okay, so it's still, like, 0.6%. Go, my sister.
And it's a 10 pull?
Yes.
Okay. Now I get a little nervous because there's the expectation that my luck is insane. An A.
Yeah, an A.
An A. More of the same. Is clearing out W engines, like, is that a pain? Or is there, like, a good quality of life system for recycling a whole bunch?
You can recycle a whole bunch at the same
Nicole.
time. Hi, Nicole. I'm so happy I got Rena. She and Grace were the only ones I knew I wanted going into ZZZ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want Zhu Yuan just because it's going to... Having her is going to make my life considerably easier.
I'd say when I eventually play, because I know it's only a matter of time having you play this nonstop, before I give in.
Uh-huh.
Especially since I've stopped watching streams, because I'm like, well, it'd be nice to experience some of the story stuff for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I want Lycone. I want Lycone, and I want the pig gang. Them. I want
The Sons of Caledon.
Yeah, the Sons of Caledon. All of them. Okay, do I have more pull things for me?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do Bang Boo?
Bang Boo. Okay.
We don't have enough for a 10, so we just have to do
A
singles.
whole bunch of single searches.
A right off the bat.
Hey.
Pingaboo! That's good, because that's actually one of the ones I use the most.
Yay! I help. B for Bang Boo. B for W engine. Commentary's gone.
Commentary's gone. There's another A.
It's Vagaboo again.
That might actually max out my my thing for Pengaboo. I don't remember. Oh yeah. Out of all the characters that I feel like I have a need for, Rena and Zhu Yuan are like among the top two. Nekomata is a close third because they introduce you to them in the game first, but I struggle with Nicole and Billy, like gameplay wise.
All right.
But if I want to bring in Piper or Corinne, I need to have Billy in the party, which is annoying. Rena, Ellen, Zhu Yuan, and Coletta are the characters I still don't have. And they're all S rank, of course.
Yeah. Maybe, Buck, I just need to come over to your house and press your buttons for you.
If you're going over to his house...
I'm taking you with me, absolutely. But you don't get to press the buttons.
No, because my luck is not great.
Comparatively. My luck is simply better.
Yeah.
Touch me. Oh, nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
That's not... I keep pressing the wrong button.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Nope, not the newsstand. Here we go.
Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time?
We've maxed out Pangaboo.
Is that it? Come back next time, you hear?
Okay.
Hello there. How about a Tin Master special for a little pick-me-up?
I think I want this.
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
I also need to open the video store for the day. Hey, Nicole. Nicole fully utilizes her business acumen to make customers believe things like getting a videotape is far more affordable than going to the cinema. Oh, Nicole. Every experience point counts. Now, anyways, back to... There's trust event. Gosh darn it! Is it over here? Is it over here? Oh, where could it be? I'm saying happily because I probably have a cat quest. If I can find the cat quest. In other news, I managed to complete all of the Officer Mew Mew medals that are on 6th Street. Where? Whermst? Hello, I'm looking for a cat. Did I miss out on it? Oh, no. I was looking in the wrong place. I'm such a silly goobus. Anyways, back to what we were doing.
Today's progress on the observation station was normal. Yeah, that's it.
That's not how we do work reports. Normal progress? We can all see that, so it doesn't need to be in your report. You need to include more details. Details!
Miss Joyce, what's your work report? Can you give me an example?
The delivery of ether isolation materials arrived today. They brought other supplies, so we had egg rolls for lunch. I hope we get the same tomorrow. Like this.
Isn't this just a normal diary entry? While out scouting some ruins today, we found some unnatural cracks in the ground. Stepping through produced a spatial displacement phenomenon. We've read about this in our textbooks, but to actually see it with our own eyes is mystical.
Dylan, a work diary should be a true record. If you were so scared during the spatial displacement that your legs turned to jelly and you fell down, well, you would have to include that in your entry.
Miss Joyce, please don't randomly add things in when I'm trying to work on my diary.
I'm your teacher, not just any old outsider.
Our observation station reached an all-time high for ether activity today, but Miss Joyce is not willing to abandon it. My research is just picking up too, so I hope there won't be any changes for now. With the observation station being attacked by several ethereals today, we've been evacuated out of Hollow Zero.
My data? Oh, I put my heart and soul into it.
Our research data was left back at the observation station because we were evacuated in such a hurry. Hopefully we can go back and retrieve it all tomorrow.
Really? Can we really go back and retrieve all the data tomorrow?
I said hopefully. Please don't get the wrong idea, Miss Joyce.
Interesting. Okay, so we have one more to find in here. And these are the ones we found for now. Hydrate. Okay, I hydrate. Hi, Uncle Shooty Man. This is such a cool sight. Take care of yourself or I take care of you myself. I will take care of myself. Who's this lady? A new week has begun. It's a pity that the Hollows aren't affected by weekend overtime syndrome. Today's like any other day, and they are as active as ever. What a pity. Don't let your guard down, investigator. And trust me, I can barely keep a houseplant alive. Though, that may be because Russia. It's a possibility. Anyways. Oh boy, okay, so we completed Kaleda's story last time. We're doing Rena's story now. Because, man, I want to. What? I didn't see the stretch. I also stretch. Hold up, block of ice. That was once a snake plant. Oh my gosh. You are about to enter immersive storytelling. Gilbert stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. On this leisurely morning, I spent some time with Wise in my room playing a stage we had been stuck on for a long time. Hurry, just a little more. Hey, there's a trophy above your head. Leave it to me. Perfect, clear. We got the trophy. You did it. Now let's take a break and get ready for the boss. By the way, I need you to go out a bit after this level. Right, but Rena messaged me and said that she might bring a special customer to the store if I'm not back by then. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Thanks, and I'll leave it to you. Just call me if there's an emergency. Anyways, it's like 3 a.m. my time, so I go eepy for once. Go eepy! Rest, Uncle Shooty Man. Shortly after, Wise leaves the video store, so you play a few more games on the sofa. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. It could be Rena and her special guest, so you go downstairs and take a look.
Good afternoon, dear God. Oh, no. I suppose I should call you, oh, great manager here.
Rena, just manager is fine.
Is there something this great manager can help you with?
It's not here, Rena. I'll go check the shelves back there.
Oh, well, all right. Oh, the shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them and hurt yourself. Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something? Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you. That's my client, Granny Leisha. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake. Sweet cake? Sounds delicious. Is it a kind of dessert?
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Rena says one sentence to you, and already the gay panic begins. Look! What am I supposed to do? Not gay panic? Unheard of.
Rena, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers. She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it, so I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
I know, true, but how dare. We love it when Sappy Gay panics. It's adorable. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. Actually, that can stay as it is. I just realized that, I didn't change the window, space from... I didn't change the window space from the, from when we were playing In Stars in Time. There we go. I got all the words out. Sapphy's Gay Panic is like 80% of these streams, and it's the best. Oh, I really need to work on the new PNG tuber model instead of just continuing to use the one expression, because I have two things I can do. I can be black and white. I can be completely blacked out and just be a silhouette, or I can just be this. Sapphy's Gay Panic equals serotonin. I'm glad I give you serotonin. But please, reconsider!
I just can't find it, Rena. I can't find the silly sweet cake anywhere.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
Okay.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
We've got a lot of silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes. I can't imagine what that'd look like.
The Sapphyisms are great.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby. And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big. Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling? Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile? That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Leisha, let's head over.
Rena, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Oh dear.
We have been walking around for hours. Granny, why don't you rest here a while?
Mr. Panda is in the coffee shop next door. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to Granny, and she can decide if it's the sweet cake she's looking for. I'll be right back.
Thanks for your help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
I like this model. I haven't seen it too much. It is new. Rena has such a fantastic character design. Oh, that's interesting. Rena W, your wishes are command. I didn't notice that before. Oh, interesting. So she does have like a flotation device underneath her skirt. Right, I need to take a picture.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low sugar fruitcake. Wow! For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Laisha? Wow!
I only went to get a photo, and you've managed to set up such an extravagant afternoon tea.
She is the head maid of Victoria Housekeeping, to be fair.
Ah, manager! You're back just in time. Ahem. Please come and enjoy Rena's specialty afternoon tea. Due to the situation at hand, I was unable to make anything myself, so these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's a relief. I mean, I can eat the low-sugar cake without worrying about my diet.
Sweetcakes. Picture?
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Laisha? Does it look familiar?
Nope, this isn't it. I'm looking for the drooling sweet cake.
Huh? I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loud-mouthed sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation.
You and Rena enter the workshop.
First of all, please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator.
Ah.
I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Laisha Christie. Yes, Granny Laisha. I had a general idea of what the service would entail as I've participated in previous years, but this time's a little different. Granny Laisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes. This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. Let me keep helping Granny. 6th Street is my turf after all.
Anyone have advice for getting primer off of my hands? Scrub really hard with a sponge? I don't know. I've always just kind of let paint stay on my hands until it falls off. Which I know isn't the healthiest thing. Anyways.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. You're an amazing guide, both in and outside the hollows. Then let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweetcakes that fit the criteria.
Oh, she might be looking for a cat. That's not what I wanted. Look at how cute he is. When I make stream really small in the pop-out mode, your paint kind of makes it look like you have a unibrow. Yeah! But I like my thick eyebrows, and I wouldn't have my little hair swoop any other way. Well, 141 has chain stores in many places after all. I always get the feeling that the functions of the 3 of them can be integrated into one Bangbu. Maybe if they were divided into 3 to highlight the features of 141. Combine? That sounds very attractive. If combining was possible, then they would temporarily fuse in battle to become stronger. Ah, this isn't the time to think about that. Let's focus on taking photos first. Love a good hair swoop, yes. Anything's possible since it's a gacha. I see. Granny Leisha could be looking for something on or inside the ball, but not the ball itself. That's another way of looking at it. Oh. My shoulder is hurting, and I don't know why. We're taking a picture. Hey, what are you saying about Sweetcake? I can hear you. I saw someone point a camera at me. Belle, you were taking a photo of me, right? Why would a photo... You guys really think... Oh, sorry, you don't need harm. Please allow me to... You found the right person. Huh? No point in hide... that's right, I'm perfected... First ever fried sweet cake snack, and I can't quite figure out how to make it special enough. Those loud sweet cake are a great idea. If you want sweet cakes to make a sound, you have to fry them up. Fresh out of the pan and sizzling in the hot screaming lava sweet cakes. No, I need how about some spices? Let's see, and then I'll have to keep listening, but it seems like it'd take quite a long time. It's better to leave. Her hair is so heckin' pretty. Your hair is so heckin' pretty. Got her. Indeed. One at the music store might count?
A mellow tune evokes 100 aromas. I'll be waiting for your next visit.
I don't know what I'm taking a picture of, but okay. And now the soul is in gay panic. Rena comes over as soon as you put down the camera.
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound. Oh, it's a record! This music store has impeccable taste. The collection is... this record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back some fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album. One of the performers quit temporarily. My job was to save the day and perform in her stead. That was a challenging job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Based on the way you fight, I'd guess the
You're all
piano?
pretty.
The electric guitar!
I never would have guessed.
Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Leisha. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals.
Interesting that that a housekeeping service would have you go in to deal with ethereals.
Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
Hi, Granny Leisha.
Oh, you're back! Rena and, Rena's little sidekick. Yes.
I'm not a sidekick, I'm the manager here. Please call me the famed manager, Belle. Or just Belle is fine.
Sorry, Manager Belle. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny, we have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for... Oh, I remember now! Waves. The sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down. Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rena.
I knew it. I had a feeling it was, Drusilla.
I'm glad to hear you like my bamboo, but they're not sweet cakes. They're my trusted companions, with their own names. For example, this little blonde bamboo with bangs is called Drusilla. Oh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
Yeah, why has it changed again? A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla? What could it be?
Master, if I could interrupt. By combining the keywords Leisha Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
That voice just now.
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh! Well, that's a very thoughtful AI assistant. Of course, I understand it's your little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette. In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan Dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago. On the night of the highly anticipated finals, top contender Leisha Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her crest of waves. I see. So the crest of waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true. I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady. The sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
That's not gonna be easy, Rena. It's a trophy from 41 years ago.
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
Wait, Rena, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
Yes, the competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
I'm guessing cooking.
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'd have to assume something unlike you, like cooking?
Why is cooking unlike me? I'm a little curious, but never mind. I'll tell you. The answer is all of them. Actually, that year's competition was in urgent need of a makeup artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please, don't mind me. But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Rena, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you, whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
Is that person who just left our store the granny that Rena mentioned? Yep, she's a live wire granny, that's for sure. Judging by your reaction, you must have had a tiring day. No wonder Rena called you a special guest. What a pity I wasn't there to and couldn't help you out. Have a good rest, Belle. If I'm around the next time when Granny comes by, you tag out and let me entertain her for a while. Take a break. Take a break! Polychromes!
Touch my tail, and now.
I'm at your disposal.
What does auto ad get us up to? Only level 43!
I shall follow your orders.
Sir.
How
can I help?
So need something? My services are expensive.
Well, it's a support. Sorry, hold on. I'm thinking for a moment. Nicole Sukaku, right, and Lucy. Okay, so I don't have all that much.
Oh, is it nothing to fear? The cunning hairs are here. Need something? So Kaku, ready! Is it work time?
Is food included? I love Sokaku. Even though how I'm only just about to hit 45 tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Real quick though, this. I want to do this. Because it will get me rewards. And I like rewards.
Ready and waiting.
Well, I guess if we can go with any one witch thing. Master, you have arrived at the Ice Drift Hollow depths. You can begin your investigation and collect samples. Located several explosives in the area, searching for a support signal to provide operational guidance. Search completed, connecting to the incoming signal. The manager! Finally ran into you. We're now in the Ice Drift Hollow depths. Theoretically, the ether here is pretty active, so better stay on your toes. I don't know who did it, but someone placed a bunch of bombs here. They can be used to blast away nearby obstacles, but be careful with them. Maintaining connection with Bellabog Industries, Anton. Luckily, these bombs indicate the time of detonation. Gimme, gimme! I would have liked to break both of those, but breaking just one is fine. Anton, is it himbo hours? Not quite. Yo. Continue. Haha, there are Denny's to be had. I was like, Denemies? No, that's not a thing. Oh gosh. Viper. I love her so much. She's such an EP truck driver. Denemies would be a good name for a loot enemy in here. Yes. We have the Platinum Bamboo instead. Do, 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 do. So now we can do hard mode. All right, let's do it hard. Wait, wait! I didn't. Master, you have arrived at the Ice Drift Hollow Depths Hard Commission target area. You can begin your investigation and collect samples. The activity level in the area of the Hard Commission is higher. Fairy will assist you in planning the route to avoid falls, Master. Luckily, these bombs indicate their time of detonation. Okay. Ah, opens up the big... Wait, I thought I had to move it to do another... Haha! Alright, we got all the data files. Now we go up. Continue. Haha! Got you, motherfucker!
Solid hit. Going the extra mile. Healing session fired up. Buckle up.
Ha! Piper smash! Alright, and that's all I can do until tomorrow for that thing, which is unfortunate. Just one more. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Touch my tail?
I shall follow your orders. I'm at your disposal.
Doo-doo-doo. Right, alright. Back to story hours. Just when I'm grabbing breakfast at Lumina Square, I bump into Rena. Good morning, manager. It's rare to see you in the morning. You here for breakfast? No, I just happened to be passing through, so I figured I'd bring something back for everyone. Oh, about Granny, the application for the Crest of Waves trophy has been submitted. So this is the legendary Victorian speed I've heard about. I've just submitted the application. If everything goes smoothly, it should be ready in a couple of days. Then we just need to pick a good time to give it to Granny. When you give the trophy out, can I come along too? That would be great. She'll be thrilled if we can go to the ceremony. It's a deal then. Anyway, I need to get back to Victoria Housekeeping Company. Have a nice day. Yeah, see you. After saying goodbye to Rena, you return to the video store.
It's not behind the shelves.
Oh dear. Granny Leisha?
Granny Leisha, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for the Sweetcakes. The silly Sweetcake isn't behind the shelf. Ah, I remember you. You can help me find the Sweetcakes, right, Priscilla?
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Belle. Say it with me, Granny. Belle. Oh, forget it. I'm gonna call Rena.
A while later, Rena arrives at the video store.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but it's okay. I still have the pictures from yesterday. Here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? Granny? Granny, are you listening? Granny Leisha? She's completely focused on the TV. Manager, what's that on the TV in the corner? Is that an ad for a movie?
Yeah, it's Invasion Next Gen. It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside it.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow. The Sweetcakes are in danger.
What?
What's wrong, Granny? That's just a movie. It's not real. My Drusilla!
Granny Leisha grabs Drusilla and rushes out of the store. Oh my gosh.
If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. Or perhaps Granny really was affected by the ad. We should go check on her, manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry. We won't lose her.
Okay, well that's good. Where should I run? Where can I be safe? I think she's having a PTSD episode. Please don't worry, Granny Leisha. We're here to help. 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 Yes. Quickly come help me, Rena. You and your little sidekick. I'm not... Forget it. There might be other Sweetcakes trapped. I can't save them all by myself. Please, can you help me find them? Don't worry, we're going to help you. But you have to tell us what these Sweetcakes are. Let me take this kid back to a safe spot. You wait for me. I'll be back soon to help you search. Clutching onto the bamboo. Why on earth is she trying to... The only way to find out is to follow her. Kind of feels like we got pawned off on somebody's grandma. That hollow hasn't caught up yet. Keep going, try harder. Hang on, Granny. You can easily get hurt like that. If you want to go somewhere, we can walk slowly and have a nice chat along the way. Never mind. Wait, Granny, that's... Otherwise, we'll lose her. Indeed. Pick a destination. Turn on navigation. Alright, let's hope Officer Mew Mew stopped her. Granny Leisha is exceptionally quiet on the right and thankfully doesn't cause any ruckus before getting off at Lumina Square Station. I see her. She's just over there. This reminds me of my grandma before she passed away. Her memory was always good on, but the last day she couldn't say any words. I never know what she was trying to tell me specifically. Yeah. Should be far enough away from the hollow now. Oh, she's talking about kids. Not again! Takes me for a bad guy here. No more aimless running around. Next time you catch her, you'll have to get to the bottom of this. If you think about it, little kids are a lot like what she's talking about. Are you okay, Granny Leisha? Within a second, Granny activates and sprints off again. Oh my gosh.
I can't run anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Have you calmed down now, Granny Leisha?
You guys.
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind you since 6th Street and all through Lumina Square.
You... who are you?
Yeah, this feels like someone dealing with dementia or Alzheimer's and some mixed in PTSD.
I don't have any money or anything of value. Why are you chasing me? I don't know you.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious? I'm Rena, and this is the video store manager, Belle.
No. No idea who you are.
Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Sweetcakes. Oh, yes, I remember. I'm looking for my sweetcakes, but I've lost them all. I arranged to look for sweetcakes with someone yesterday. Who was it again?
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment process really this complicated?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is more than just the housekeeping assessment. Have you heard the medical term, cognitive corruption syndrome?
Oh, I really need to get water and take my meds, BRB. Yeah. Take your meds!
Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude. Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago, forgetting everything that occurred afterward.
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, it's all far too familiar. The constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us. If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like the most likely possibility. Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, manager. You must be tired too. You should go back and rest.
Okay. Let me know what happens, Rena. Goodbye, Granny Leisha.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please, pass on my apologies to Wise, too.
For all that running, you've surely gotten your daily steps for the day. Go back to the video store and get some rest. Do 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 do. Back, grab some sandwich stuff too. Sandwiches! That's not what I wanted. The errands thing is all the way over there. It's just like...
apologize to me? Well, I don't really mind. You're at the store every time Granny turns up, and I've conveniently missed every encounter.
Ah, you're both here.
How is Granny?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I'm a little worried about her. I checked with her. She's lived alone for a long time, and she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
So Granny isn't intentionally giving Rena a difficult task. She's just not fully aware. I'm surprised the Housekeeping Association chose her for the assessment. By the way, why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bang-boo. It could have easily gotten away from her.
Is it because it had been switched to silent mode?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an unexpected answer. When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you." That made it mistake Granny for me.
Huh? Is that possible? You two don't look alike at all. Could that phrase be some kind of passcode?
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla. Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used and told me to throw it away. But how could I throw away my only friend?
Oh.
So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe, under the covers, constantly telling it, I can do it. I can protect you. When I became an agent and decided to use Bangbu in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll. As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, I can protect you. So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the Bangbu.
A manor... servants. So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rena? Now's not the time to pry. Let's get back to Drusilla.
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the Sweetcakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
Judging from that ad that affected Granny, her Sweetcakes were once, or are now in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these Sweetcakes? We'll struggle to get to the bottom of things if we're unable to figure that out. However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least, and the Wave Sweetcake is still an important clue. I'll bring it back with me and talk to Granny. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry to keep the two of you.
It's okay. It's still early for us.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a token of my appreciation?
There's really no need.
Okay. The trope of people not being able to make good food is okay. The problem I have with it is that every time I see that, I'm just like, you've wasted so many ingredients! How dare you! Who lets you in the kitchen?
Then I best be off. Please do let me know if Granny turns up at the store again.
Ends up even more mysteries. Leave it all to Rena. Didn't she say she was taking the Crest of Waves trophy over to ask Granny Leisha? You even ran all around Volumina Square. Must be destined to cross paths with Rena. Anyway, let's get some rest. I feel like I've put you through a week's worth of workouts in one day. Your legs are going to be sore tomorrow. Take a break. Me when I cook anything. No! Soul! I like how it's specifically, like in the art, it's showing, it's showing specifically Drusilla in the thing because it seems to be more about Drusilla than it is for Anastella. It's also not lost on me that they're, that Drusilla and Anastasia are the names of Cinderella's two wicked stepsisters. And Rena's Bangbu helpers are called Drusilla and Anastasia. Or Anastella. Really don't. However, it seems like you haven't gotten up early enough. sold out while I was still in line. I'll have to try another mall. By the way, did you see Granny Leisha today? No, was she lining up just now? Rena is asking. Did something happen to Granny? Keep her there until I arrive, thanks. Let's go back and wait for her. Let's go. I'll come back here earlier next time. And so we rush back to the video store.
How are you, manager? Has Granny been to your store lately?
No. Has something happened?
I obtained the Crest of Waves replica trophy this morning and went to take it over to her. But the place was empty, and her door was ajar. The neighbors say she caused a commotion late last night, banging on doors claiming a holo was coming, and she was going to White Wave Hospital to save the Sweetcakes. She's been searching for Sweetcakes everywhere for weeks now, so nobody took it seriously, and they convinced her to go back to her room and go to sleep. But by morning, she'd disappeared.
She might be at the hospital then. I'm not actually bad at cooking per se. I just make bad decisions sometimes. Oh dear.
She often goes out early to look for the Sweetcakes, but this is the first time she hasn't locked her door, and the first time she's mentioned White Waves Hospital. Oh, it just seems odd. I filed a missing person report to public security, so I'm just waiting to hear from them now.
Gone to White Waves Hospital to save the Sweetcakes? That's a new clue.
I am bad at cooking. Don't worry, I can teach you.
Searching for information on White Waves Hospital. White Waves Hospital is a renowned, large-scale, comprehensive medical facility in New Eridu. Earlier records go back 41 years to when it was forced to relocate due to a holo disaster.
Wait, 41 years ago? That's the same year as that competition.
With funding from both the government and the public, White Wave Hospital, which has been relocated several times, retained most of its medical resources. Its symbol is a white wave.
A white wave? Is it a coincidence? Or have we been wrong from the start? The beauty pageant, the hospital, the wave? There must be a connection between the three. If you'll excuse me, manager, I'm going to contact a friend who works in medicine to investigate.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny, even if she doesn't remember my name.
Well, as my current client, I must ask you to forgive her rudeness. I'm her maid, so please allow me to remember your name in her stead. Well then, I'll be going. Please don't let my affairs affect you. You have your own business to run, after all.
I know those bad decisions, Soul, and based on what you say you've eaten is one of the reasons why I call you a bottom soul. A, how dare? And I'm waiting for B. But I still kind of care. I was thinking just the same. I always feel like there's something more we could do to help. Master, considering the current scenario, I suggest enabling full network data collection functions by counting up and comparing the target's courses of action over the past 24 hours. I can quickly analyze its most likely active location. I knew there was something else we could do. Disclaimer, this calculation will connect to a large number of network interfaces and features multiple sets of parallel computing units. Power consumption cannot be kept within the daily fixed range. In other words, it is very energy intensive, and I estimate a 55% increase in this month's power bill. 55 is a lot. B is also how dare. Understood. Permission granted by Master to Follow liabilities. I have started calculating Granny Laisha's course of action. Calculation complete. Is that the calculation? Result, the probability of Granny Laisha having entered the hollow is 97.1%. Process, but the results are super high value. I never considered that possibility. Granny has always avoided the hollow. Why was she going there by herself? But I believe you. After all, no one knows more about the hollows than you do. We use 50% of our electricity budget to figure this out with a reliability of 90%. Got it. I've also done my investigations here. Although I could report to public security and wait for them to arrange a search, I'd rather find Granny myself and bring her out. After all, I still have some Sweetcakes to find as promised. So, could I ask you to accompany me on a trip to the hollow, dear guide? I'm ready. Thank you very much. See you in a bit. Finally!
Time for some joke?
I'm at your disposal.
And since this is Victoria housekeeping business, I feel it's only fitting to have her in. Corinne like on. Von like on.
Preparations complete. I'm ready to begin, dear guide.
Dear guide. I like the sound of that.
Unfortunately, I cannot base my terms of address on personal preference. Using the correct titles in the right situations is important etiquette at Victoria Housekeeping.
That Ellen completely dismisses.
Now, let's get back to Granny. Based on our current intel, I'm certain her cognitive corruption syndrome is getting worse. Her memory has already regressed to that day 41 years ago.
That day, 41 years ago.
Yes. The Miss Metropolitan dropout incident and the White Waves Hospital Hollow disaster both happened on the same day, and Granny Laisha was involved in both.
But what does this have to do with Granny's search for Sweetcakes?
There is a connection. A big one. The Sweetcakes are the link between these two events, and have been the source of strife in Granny's heart for 41 years. It's a long story. I had to contact a lot of people and piece it all together. But we don't have much time, so let's talk on the way. Granny Laisha from 41 years ago. She'd have been around my age now. She worked as a nurse at the White Waves Hospital back then. She was in charge of taking care of the newborns.
Oh no.
Don't just smile at me. Go to sleep already. The more sleep you get, the quicker you'll grow. You're drooling. Let me wipe it off. Hey, that's quite the set of pipes you've got. Can you keep it down? You're going to frighten the other babies.
The hospital was short-handed, so Granny Laisha was always busy. Still, she loved her work. Of course, aside from her work, she had other things she wanted to accomplish. Oh dear, looks like we've got a bit of a situation. Let's tackle the issue at hand first.
Indeed.
This door looks like it needs 2 people to open it. Look, there's another button to control the door over there.
They can handle pressing the buttons.
Leave it to me! Not you! Both of us!
I'll leave these two children with you, Proxy. Please bring them with you as you search for a way forward.
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating override.
Me, pick me!
The operational interface has been switched to Anastella.
Lead Anastella to push the button ahead. Great. Now Drusilla can get through.
I've stepped on the button!
You can use the permissions I've granted you to switch between them.
We're here! Both of us! I'm here! Drusilla too!
There's another up ahead.
There's a large switch up ahead. Seems like we need 2 Bangbu to step on it.
Leave it to Anastella and me! Go, go, go! Drusilla, let's do it together! Gear coins! I found... I'm standing on it! It's your turn, Anastella! Got some treasure!
You can do it. It's up to you guys to press that switch.
Once they both get through, they'll be able to step on the main switch.
Doo-doo-doo.
Main switch won't budge! Need Drusilla! We're here! Gonna step on the main switch! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Aren't my little Bangbu amazing? Our
They're
guide is
adorable.
pretty amazing too, of course. Now then, let's proceed. Let me continue with Granny's story.
Alright, just making sure I got everything.
When she was young, Granny dreamed of becoming an actress. So she signed up for a beauty contest in her free time. That's right. It was the Miss Metropolitan pageant. Not just her colleagues, but she too was surprised at how far she got. Let's walk and talk. Granny emerged as the dark horse that year.
Yeah. Sorry if you're hearing a lot of noises. I think there's a storm going on outside. Atmospheric, oddly enough.
To everyone's surprise, the judges gave her high scores. And just like that, Leisha Christie made it into the finals. Yet, on the day of the finals...
Is she coming? I remember in the news.
In a corner of the broadcasting room, numerous screens were showing the broadcast of the glamorous stage. But among them, an old TV was airing a piece of breaking news. It was a holo alert for areas including the White Waves Hospital. And so, on the screens showing that magnificent stage, the rising star who was about to be crowned Beauty Queen ran down the red carpet steps without turning back and headed to the place on that old TV screen. Seems we have some uninvited listeners up ahead. Let's pause the story there for now.
Fighting time! I think I hear it a little bit, but it's nothing distracting. Okay.
Can Stream hear the thunder?
A little bit!
Oh my god. From the last thunder attack, I saw the lightning from that just from the front window.
Uh-huh.
It was so close.
Oh my gosh.
It was so close, and it was like 3 of them were going into one to hit the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I realized, like, oh my gosh, it's raining. I'm so sad there's thunder, or else I'd go out. Yeah, not going out. That's not happening.
I haven't had a thunderstorm in such a long time.
Oh, I wish we... Like, I just want normal rain so I could go on a walk. I was so excited. It's raining. And then this guy was like, we're just gonna thunder.
You can't escape.
And the rain itself had been pretty calm, but a few seconds ago it turned into like, this is a downpour that's going to flood things a little bit.
Oh boy.
So...
Good thing Dad took the boy out on,
yes.
Yeah, a walk yesterday.
With this power.
Hot boy.
He has superpowered high heels.
Oh, I was looking... No, this is gonna sound dirty. I was looking underneath Rena's skirt. Because she has a slit down the side of her skirt. And I wanted to see if maybe there was something there that made it so she floats in battle. There is.
Neat!
I'm like, details! Hello!
I love details. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and make sure the boy is okay.
Make sure to...
He'd been sleeping so peacefully until, like, one of the louder ones came through. Because I went out and I sat with the window open so I could smell the rain.
Because...
Did not help him because it made the noise louder.
Yeah, alright. Go reassure the boy.
Master, we can reach depths of the hollow if we keep going this way.
Sappy, looking up someone's skirt? Really? Joking.
Once you enter, you won't be able to return. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before moving forward.
Fairy babysitter, oh my gosh. All done, head to the depths of the hollow.
Ah, it's yet another strange door.
Yeah, and more different mechanisms.
That should be where the main switch is.
Looking up her skirt respectfully, oh my gosh.
Time to step on the button again? Step on the button, step on the button!
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating
I'm standing on it! Stepped on it! One more ahead!
Okay. Oh. It was purely for academic reasons. Indeed! Oh, okay, I see.
Stepped on it! One more ahead!
I'm like, let me switch, please. It's like playing hopscotch, but with two little bamboo.
The main switch! It's done! It's all done!
Yay!
We're very close to our destination now, Rena.
Yes, and Granny's
valve status.
Oops.
The lock is not smart tech. Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Let's save this for Granny Leisha if she needs it.
Are the kids all right? The main door is blocked. I remember the emergency exit should be... Ah, I found it. Don't be scared. I'm coming. I'll protect you all.
The hospital had already been enveloped by the hollow. It was pitch black everywhere, and things were in chaos. Leisha didn't have time to worry about her tattered pageant gown. She took off her high heels to run and climb barefoot. She kicked away the obstacle that blocked the main door. In a panic, she couldn't remember the names of all the children. Relying on her memory, she searched for one swaddled baby after another. Those clothes were all imprinted with the hospital's wave pattern. One baby giggling happily in the hollow. One baby that was drooling. And another that cried at the top of their lungs. They were the wave Sweetcakes Granny was searching for.
That must have been when she contracted cognitive corruption syndrome. This is the last obstacle.
Let's get rid of it in one fell swoop and find Granny. As usual, I'll leave you to take the little ones.
Okay.
We'd better take it with us. Maybe that box will come in handy.
We do need it. Oh, but that, okay.
Maybe that box will come in handy.
Can press button too.
Indeed.
Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1.
Good job, girlies.
Biosignatures detected up ahead.
Granny Leisha should be there.
Yes, we should hurry up.
Hold on just a moment, my ears are itchy.
These two bamboo are pretty convenient.
Thank you for the compliment. We might have to battle ethereals later, so I'm going to withdraw your access for now.
I've gotten everything.
Not here. Oh, here.
Oh, good. We found her, and she doesn't look hurt. Just not in a stable emotional state.
I lost all the sweet cakes. The sweet cake with a silly smile, the sweet cake with a loud voice, and the drooling sweet cake. I couldn't protect any of them.
Yeah. Hydrate. Okay, hold on. Let me take a sippy. I'm gonna stretch as well, even though it didn't get redeemed.
Huh? Rena, didn't you say all the sweet cakes had been saved back then?
Yes, I'm quite certain they were all saved. There's only one explanation. She doesn't even remember them being saved. Her memory has regressed to the night she was at the hospital, so she can only search for her missing sweet cakes. For her, the conclusion no longer exists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Granny Leisha, do you remember me? I'm Rena, and the new Eridu Housekeeping Association appointed me to help you.
Sweet cake. It's a sweet cake.
She grabs hold of Drusilla like she did in the store and holds it tight.
Don't be scared. Even if you're all that's left, I'll protect you.
Multiple ethereals detected, rapidly approaching this area.
Rena, Granny Leisha, we need to get out of here. It'll be dangerous to stay any longer.
Ethereals are coming, Granny! Come on, we have to go!
Don't be scared. I'll protect you. I will.
You have to let go, Granny. That isn't your sweet cake.
It's a sweet cake. I won't lose another sweet cake.
She won't listen. What do we do, Rena? Rena?
Name, Leisha Christie. Nurse ID 2107. Your sweet cakes aren't lost. The silly, smiling sweet cake still loves to smile. She became a maternity nurse, just like you. The loud sweet cake doesn't talk much over the phone. But he said he'll come see you. Right after his concert finishes. The drooling sweet cake has already become a senior investigator. He might be off fighting ethereals as we speak. You didn't lose them, Granny. They just grew up. Now, it's finally their turn to protect you.
I'm gonna cry!
Please wait there, Granny. We'll be done with things here soon.
Okay, please.
Accept this.
At your service.
Ready and waiting.
Wait, don't move!
Ow! Another one!
Apologies.
Damn these ninjas cutting onions.
Say no more.
Ninja cooks in the kitchen.
Here to support. You cannot stop me. I found
you.
No, I didn't want to do another chain attack. Ow.
Kindly fall into despair.
moving advantage.
Ready and waiting.
Tuzzy, okay. Tuzzy's now's not the time. We're all being sad.
Please, give me a little bit.
More?
Time to hunt.
More? Jeez.
For you, I'll eliminate
Sapphire has Tuzzy, this game is Sapphire has gay panic every 5 seconds.
We're out of danger, and Granny Leisha has calmed down. How are you feeling? Do you recognize me now?
You look familiar. I think I've seen you before. On TV?
It's okay if you don't remember me. But do you still remember looking for the Sweetcakes?
Sweetcakes? Not a fan of cakes. They're sticky and dry out your mouth.
That's the one thing you gotta remember.
Do you remember anything that happened the last few days? What you had for breakfast, where you were, and who you spoke to yesterday?
No, I don't remember.
I'm now curious for when Tuzzy sees Lycon.
Oh, I remember now. I'd lost something for a long time, and a kind soul helped me find it.
I'm pretty sure Tuzzy's already seen Lycon.
Oh, what was it I lost? I can't recall. And who was it that helped me?
That's okay. As long as you found it, the who isn't important. I'll remember all the unimportant details for you. Well now, I'd already contacted all the Sweetcakes before we went into the hollow. They're on their way to Granny's place, so we'd best be getting back.
I've seen him a lot. People are very gay, and I am very gay.
Ah, there you are, Miss Rena. I'm your contact from the new Eridu Housekeeping Association. Regarding your call, did you have an update for us?
Yes, I've completed the assessment. Shall we discuss the specifics at Granny's house?
About that, Miss Rena. I have to apologize. After double-checking, we realized she wasn't the client for your assessment.
What do you mean?
We got her mixed up with a lady of the same name, Leisha Christie. Actually, this elderly lady came to the association a few times, saying she's looking for her Sweetcakes. But staff always got rid of her. But someone got careless that day. They let her in the assessment reception room and then... well, the rest was a coincidence.
If it weren't for carelessness and coincidence, she'd still be out there searching. So things turned out okay.
As for the official assessment, could I ask you to file with the association as soon as possible?
Later, perhaps. I need to get her home first. There are several people waiting for her.
I'll go with you. Perhaps there is some kind of compensation the Housekeeping Association can offer.
Well then, I'll come see you at the store as soon as I'm finished.
Rena sends a wink this way and a gentle bow, and she leaves with Granny Leisha, and the staff men are better head back to the store and wait to hear from her. I flipped the coin and it fell behind my bed. What does that mean, Tuzzy? The second plus was the... oh, wait, hold on. Wolfman plus Tuzzy equals very gay Tuzzy. Yes. Means the coin is in the closet and would like to...
your help these last few days.
How was Granny?
The bad news is her memory is in severe decline. She doesn't recognize anyone anymore, let alone her Sweetcakes. But the rest is good news. The Housekeeping Association contacted a suitable nursing home for her, and the Sweetcakes all agreed to visit her on different days.
Oh.
She may not remember them, but everyone is looking forward to spending time with her. Perhaps one day she'll remember something.
Tuzzy plus Tuzzy is simply too powerful. Tuzzy squared.
Perhaps one day people will find a cure for cognitive corruption syndrome.
That would be nice. Cognitive corruption syndrome. Who knows? I've been in the Hollows for so long. Perhaps I have it without even realizing. When I'm old, I might be looking for Sweetcakes just like Granny Laisha. No. I'll probably be far more stubborn, rebellious, and unwilling to listen than her.
Doesn't Leodore Foxington the Toast.
Looking for Sweetcakes sounds like fun. Don't forget to bring me along.
It's a promise then. When that day comes. Don't be put off when I turn into Granny Rena. And stick with me until I find my Sweetcakes.
Talk with Wise. Things, but I feel like there's some unresolved regrets. Right, and not just you, she doesn't even remember Rena's name. Maybe she'll suddenly remember one day. Maybe I checked on some news about the cognitive corruption syndrome. There's some promising cases out there. It's not a complete recovery, but there's still a chance of slowly regaining some precious memories. And I hope she'll at least be able to remember Rena. Then let's not think too much about this for now. I've been running around like a headless chicken and fallen behind on other commissions. I'm going to refocus on energy back into our proxy work. Take a break. Agent story completed. Archived. Average enemy. It's time. Perhaps. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I have seen a few screenshots and thumbnails of this story. I don't know what it's about, and I'm kind of scared to learn. Time for healthy helping of gay. Anyways, I wanted to point this out. Bangbu number 6 has a 6 bandana on it. 18 has an 18 bandana. If we go up and look at Eos, if he's there. Is Eos there? He is! He has the number 1 with the little Eos next to his name. Next to his number. It's great. Channel your full power of gay. Anyways, also sometimes Wise's room is open. If you check... Oh, you can't check the hat! There's a matching hat in Belle's room. Go back to bed and give it another try. How? I guess I can't... I can try closing my eyes. Oh my gosh. Sticky notes. Let's see what... Why does it have to be up there? Eddie Hoosies. Ah. Tonight's a chill night, so you've been chatting in leisurely with lies until you hear an unexpected message notification. Fun fact, Eos charges it in the room of the sibling you control. Oh, interesting. Lies, I received a strange message. Message received. With the waning of the moon up on high, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await, for thy judgment is nigh. That is a little cringy. I wonder who sent it. Lycon. I see. Wait, Lycon? The one I know? We only know one Lycon. I know what happened. His account got hacked and the hacker sent this to taunt us. Sounds like him because he asked us politely if we were free in 5 minutes and said that he'd be coming to the video store. Did something happen? This whole thing just feels so weird. Could it be that Lycon, despite seeming quite serious, is actually like this deep down? Absolutely not. I refuse to believe. Right, he's too old for that. He's not that old. He can't be. Oh, he says he's almost at the video store. Typical Lycon, always so quick to act. We should go back to wait for him at the store. After returning to the video store, a rhythmic knocking comes at the door. He greets you with a gentlemanly nod and answers.
My apologies for disturbing you. I am here today to discuss a commission with you, Master Proxies.
Master's proxy. That's a very interesting way to interpret that.
I trust the both of you have already read the forum post of declared criminal intent I sent you.
Didn't see anything. Did you forget to send it?
Ah, I believe I reposted it in the group chat.
His phone and carefully reads through the chat history.
My most sincere apologies. I failed to send it properly.
Oh, he sounds so sad.
Ellen just taught me how to long press and send internet links, but it appears I only managed to copy the title.
Oh, poor puppy. He's such a poor baby.
Oh, so that weird text Lycon sent us was the title of an internet post.
What a relief.
So Lycon is still himself after all.
I yet remain apologetic for my mistake. In order to not waste your time, allow me to read the contents of the post aloud for you. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence.
He reads with no emotion.
That is what the title says. And now allow me to read the contents for you.
He looks so grumpy. He's just grumpy baby.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back the divine heart in the name of hope. Signed, the Companion of Justice.
Well, that all sounds pretty mysterious. Do you understand any of that, Wise?
I understand each word on its own, but when put together... Lycon, would you mind translating?
Considering the follow-up posts made by this poster, this thread should be a declaration that the poster intends to infiltrate a hollow tonight to steal a famous painting that will be in transport then. And this very painting belongs to one of my current employers.
Oh dear.
As a qualified attendant, it is my duty to protect my client's assets. Thus, I was hoping to have you accompany me into the hollow and help stop the theft.
we can. But this post looks like a prank written by a kid trying to sound edgy.
Indeed, you aren't wrong to think that way. I too have considered that possibility.
Oh, so you know the meaning of edgy?
The word edgy appeared in the comments multiple times.
Sounds like he's getting so frustrated.
In order to figure out the exact meaning of this term, I scoured the web and carefully perused several books on the topic before getting an understanding of the nuance behind it.
Lycon really is diligent.
Well, of course he is. He's simply one hell of a butler.
Even if the post is, as you said, merely a prank, that is also an acceptable outcome. You see, eliminating potential threats to my master's safety is also an important duty of an attendant.
Of course, regardless of the outcome, I will see to it to give you sufficient compensation, Master Proxies.
The way his voice hits my ears. Ah! You okay, Sappy? I'm gay. I am simply one very gay. He gay indeed.
As this is quite urgent, I'm willing to offer twice the usual commission fee as compensation, if that would be all right with you.
We'll take it. After all, what kind of friends would we be if we didn't help a friend in need?
No second thoughts whatsoever, huh, Belle?
Well then, I suppose this contract is settled. Thank you kindly for your trust.
His little smile. Ah!
I shall take my leave for now. Once both of you are ready, please make your way to the Hollow.
Indeed. Belle, don't you think publicizing a warning before committing theft is something no ordinary thief would ever do? Are you saying it's a phantom thief? I mean the kind of phantom thief with the trench coat and mask gliding down from the ceiling somehow to steal the loot right from before everyone's eyes? You know, that's not possible. Any Wise, did you forget the gentleman? The gentleman in the bamboo? Something on the back of my fingernail. Why is it level 48?
Time for some tail care.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need Ellen and definitely gonna need Corinne.
Let's give it our all.
Hehe, gay. Hehe, the wolf making Sappy howl.
That person just now looked super suspicious.
Warning. Ethereal energy detected ahead.
It's most likely the thief. The smell of ethereal. How disgusting. We should go after them. You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me.
Warning. Strong ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. We should be more vigilant.
Just because someone is small doesn't mean they're weak. Just look at Corinne.
How annoying.
So you're responsible. So you're responsible for my overtime?
Let's hurry it up.
Don't look straight at the moon.
No, I'm going to look straight at the moon.
Clear out. We should turn right, but there are some supplies up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Proxy. The path ahead seems to be blocked by ethereals. Don't worry, I'll clear the way for you.
Darn it. Some of these boxes are hard to tell which ones you can destroy and which ones you can't.
We're surrounded by ethereals. So it matters not. Good. Please allow me a little time to deal with them.
Was wondering how you'd react during this story, and I'm very much not disappointed. Ow. Give me your decibels and your dennies. Yay! Money!
Looks like that thief's trapped by some ethereals.
Things don't
Darn
look
it.
too good. Let's deal with the surrounding ethereals first. Stay calm now.
Let me clean this up.
I'll fight your throat out.
I'll try to make the cuts clean. Don't mess up my nails.
So, this is the thief?
Ugh. You're making a weird face. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is just a bit shocking.
Shocking? How so?
Please, do not worry. It's nothing major, it's just that, well, this lady thief is my current employer. Not long ago, I was contracted by her family and temporarily took over their previous attendant's duties.
Wait, so that means she's stealing something her family already owns?
Master, I have found a proverb that fits the current situation. She is going against her family, like machine oil that decided to flood the workshop. Ha ha, ha ha.
Fairy.
Fairy, this isn't the time for bad jokes.
Miss Lilac, could you explain why you're here?
I know not of this lilac you speaketh of. Thou dost not know my name. But, very well. Allow me to enlighten thee. Mortals, hear me!
Fairy is great, yeah. Lilac is also so bad at delivering her lines.
My name is Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac. But thou may also call me the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
BRB, okay, we'll see you in a bit, Trinity.
Yeah, I feel like you just mashed up a bunch of random names.
You need only praise my name.
Grandiose, yet lengthy and jumbled terminology, speech filled with emotion but lacking any efficiency in communication.
Oh, he looked pissed. This girl would get along well with Billy, indeed.
I see. I suppose this is a textbook example of the edgy speech pattern. However, from my perspective, it appears you have no issues communicating with her. Could this be the popular subculture amongst the youth today?
Don't get that idea, Lycon, please!
It's really not. Not many people talk like this nowadays. If I had to say, it was popular maybe 3 trends ago.
If I might be blunt, your explanation is also quite confusing.
Lycon does have very good manner of speaking. I mean... Nope. Anyways.
We shouldn't linger here. I recommend we escort her out of the hollow.
And whom might thou be?
This is Belle, a friend of mine. Miss Lilac, about what happened just now.
I have told thee before, I am not Lilac. I am Lempeluch Asnabel Phantomhine Lilac.
What a long name. Did you just make that up on the spot?
Made what up? This name is from my favorite comic. I mean, this is the name bestowed upon me since conception.
Aha, I heard that. From the comics, huh?
Miss Lilac, would you like blueberry mousse or orange tart for afternoon tea tomorrow?
Blueberry mousse, for sure. Oh.
So you finally admitted it. You're just his boss's kid, Lilac.
How could you use food to trip me up? That's cheating!
How much gay did I miss? A little bit.
There it is. The classic staple of the edgy persona. Speaking normally once exposed.
Miss Lilac, if I may ask you, why do you want to steal this painting?
Stealing a painting? As expected, you can only see the surface of all this. Unfortunately for your feeble minds, the shallows do not typically contain the truth.
May I be so bold as to assume that the post on internet was also put up by you?
What post? I don't know of any post.
A refined tone of temperament, a subtle hint of a dominant growl seems to greatly please Mr. Buck! Fuck! I figure Sappy likes growling. Only a little bit. Don't joining the stream, remember to clip so that way.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back...
Stop. Okay, what's with that bland as hell reading? If you tried to sign up for the organization right now, I bet they'd drop you in the first round.
Add cute noises +5.
But the organization probably wouldn't want someone as stuffy as you in the first place. Never mind a painting. I bet you couldn't even steal a coin.
What is this organization you speak of?
I stretch.
The organization is the organization. Stealing this painting is the test they gave me. Once I pass this test, I can join them and become a companion of justice. I just didn't think that I'd get something belonging to my parents as a target.
What kind of organization tests people by making them steal things?
Obviously, a Phantom Thieves Syndicate. What else?
Oh my gosh.
Do you really not know about Mockingbird? The most famous Phantom Thieves in all of New Eridu?
Searching for Mockingbird, an infamous thief syndicate that steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Though their reputation is quite mixed, they once fooled and scammed almost all the wealthy elites of New Eridu. The organization was inactive for quite some time, but has recently resurfaced on Internet.
They're merely a group of criminals, nothing more.
Mockingbird isn't just some group of criminals. They're chivalrous thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. They are justice itself.
I feel like we're gonna have a good day for contestant.
And I am one of the chosen. Lampeluche Asdebel Phantom High Lilac, also known as the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Miss Lilac.
That's enough. Don't try to stop me. You can't possibly understand this kind of justice or my determination to become a phantom thief.
You misunderstand. As an attendant, it is my duty to protect my master's assets. So I cannot allow you to steal this painting. However, please do not worry. As per the contract I have signed, you too are my employer, and I will not prevent you from doing as you wish, nor will I tell your parents.
Lycon.
Yet I must warn you, the organization that calls itself Mockingbird is not necessarily trustworthy, and there are great risks in trying to join. I hope you can reconsider.
Sorry, I just realized Lycon's shirt is very low cut. Lycon's loophole. Hito's the phrase be gay do crime.
I thought you were gonna be all stuffy and stuck up like my previous attendants. Never thought you might be different from those old fossils. As for the painting, it's fine, even if you don't let me take it. I have other ways.
At least what Lycon doesn't follow. Is it really okay to just leave her like this?
Please do not worry. I will not let the situation remain as it currently is.
Indeed.
It's just, considering what I know of people such as Miss Lilac, forcing my opinion will only cause more trouble.
You sound like you're speaking from past experience.
If I want her to understand the issue at hand, I need to find a more appropriate method. Something more direct and impactful that'll teach her where the issue lies. Apart from that, I also need some time to look into this ostensible Mockingbird's current dealings more thoroughly.
Lycon, have you dealt with Mockingbird before?
Low-cut shirts are fun indeed, but considering it's a dress shirt, I didn't expect it to be so low-cut.
I wouldn't say dealt with is an accurate way to describe my relationship with Mockingbird. It has to do with a mistake I once made.
Knew it!
I apologize. This has to do with some unpleasant history. When the opportunity presents itself, I will tell you more. You have my word.
We get Lycon backstory, baby! Never would have thought something like this would come out of busting a thief. I have a hard time telling behind the cravat. Yeah, I think the cravat is placed so low because his dress shirt is low cut. Either that, or his cravat is attached to a harness and it is a very deep V-neck shirt. In which case, like, could you take off the vest? Makes some sense. It feels like she's going to try something. But it's getting late. Let's sleep early. Next up, we just have to wait for Lyca to get in touch. Damn it!
Touch me too.
Sorry, hold on. Let me just level him up a little bit. Okay, not quite to... I'm trying to get them all to level 45 first.
Ready?
I'm at your disposal.
Is the cravat attached to his harness? I'm not looking forward to grinding out these higher levels. Yeah, it's been a task off screen. Oh boy! Yeah, part of the reason it's been such a task is that I haven't been able to play these. Video archive archived. His claws and fangs, he maintains a gentle demeanor. As long as you don't provoke him. It scrolls so slowly. A few days later, you meet up with Lycon at the coffee shop in Luminous Square as you agreed earlier. Why is this breaking me? Regarding the Mockingbird incident from before, I have conducted a preliminary investigation. It seems as though this organization is deliberately trying to get close to Miss Lilac after all. That's right. The true intentions of these people remain unclear. However, I have already prepared my bait. Is it me? Am I the bait? I'll be the bait. I could be the bait. I could be good bait. Sappy having a time this stream. Shush. I'm not as down bad as Bao or Yuzu. I'm not as down bad as Bao or Yuzu. Perhaps a big fish will take a bite soon. Actually, there's one more thing that I'd like to discuss with you. If it's not too much to ask, could you spare some time around this time tomorrow? I have some doubts about this case that I hope we can clear up together. Of course. Wonderful, then I'll be waiting for you at Lumina Square this time tomorrow. The next day, Belle heads to Lumina Square and immediately spots Lycon in the crowd. She steps forward and stands on tiptoes to pat Lycon on the back. That's right, Belle is tiny.
Ah, you are very punctual.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to discuss with you that recently, Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange.
You don't need to tell me twice.
While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
Sappy followed his orders. What else am I supposed to do? Seems like he'd be a little upset if I didn't.
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are the best.
I apologize. I have no bias against noodles. What I mean is, Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles.
Interesting.
She even said, noodles being the Protag's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
Lycon being mocking is hilarious.
So Lilac really is a huge comic nerd, huh?
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguards said, she even skipped her extra classes today. This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well-behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics. I have a suspicion that this all might have to do with that so-called Mockingbird organization.
Maybe Lilac is just going through a rebellious phase?
I thought Miss Lilac's rebellion is already expressed through the way she speaks. In any case, in order to ensure that there are no potential threats to her safety, I wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
You know, it's only fitting. I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Tuzzy Fox says him. Indeed, him. Hold on, wait. Him husband, Sappy needs to take a cold shower after the stream. Someone said that yesterday. Not yesterday, Wednesday.
Of course. I know Lumina Square like the back of my hand.
It seems you are indeed quite familiar with the location. I was wise to ask for your help. Ah, yes. There was something else I wished to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case?
Why? Because you're my friend and you're cool. No, you. And there it is. Also, just. Oh my god, no! Please, reconsider!
I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
Buck told me about this party. And there it is, deserved. Oh my gosh. I really don't want to say this. No, no. You're gonna have to give me something if you want me to say the second line. I'll wait. I'll wait for at least a minute. Buckhead is looking forward to this moment. Yes or yes, please. What thrilling options? I have 2 pings. Buck offers Sappy something. Oh no. I'll give you 1 more minute. Oh. Why are my pings suddenly going back up? I just checked those. Oh dear. Fine. Buck, what did you do? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
For sure. Can you call me that more often? I like hearing it.
Belle!
Thank you for your cooperation.
I feel like every time he speaks, I'm going to drop the controller.
Then, let us begin from the noodle shop.
There's a line. Oh, it's you, Belle. Sappy call. After the stream is what? I've been meaning to do some buck art lately. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now, and there's a stream of customers queuing out the door. We've been short-staffed at the shop recently, and the part-time kids aren't always able to come in. Besides making all the noodles, I have to serve all the diners too. Some people take an eternity just to order. I'm just swamped here. Would it make things more efficient if you were to know in advance what each customer in the queue wished to order? Of course it would. If I could get their orders in advance, then I could really focus on the noodles. I see. I have a proposal. Wait, when did I become VIP? Like 10 minutes ago? 8 minutes ago? I'm surprised you didn't notice. Five gay five. Who done did it? 'Twas me! I'm excited we're gonna be getting a ramen bar in my town sometime. Which one of you? Me! It was me! I wish we had a ramen bar. We do have a Thai place that I've been thinking about trying. Problem is that I have no money with which I can viably... Sapphire, I know vaguely where you live. Come get me then. I see. I have a proposal to address this problem. You can judge for yourself if it's appropriate. With your assent, we could sign a temporary contract. I can help ask your diners about these preferences, give them some appropriate suggestions, and summarize everything into a table for your perusal. Wasn't me, Tuzzy. It was Trinity. Trinity is secretly a mod. She's just hidden her... She's just hidden the mod knife. If you say so, Belle, then I'll leave things with you. Oh, I think a white bowl is better. Wow, it's a Thyron attendant. He looks so suave. Trinity, I will cut your tail like Monster Hunter. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with the dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. May I ask what appeals to your taste buds? That's a little direct, isn't it? I like them hot. I need my tail. Yo, gotta get those extra estrogen carbs. Not anymore. You don't. Oh my gosh. I'm also into. I like them hot and arrogant. I also into furries, and that's on me. I didn't explain myself clearly enough. What I meant to say was, how do you like your noodles? Oh, in that case, I like sweet noodles. I am not a snack. Lies, Trinity. You are a snack. Just not one that you would like people to consume. White Wolf, preferably on. Is there anything you could suggest? Pumpkin soup noodles. Not bad. That's exactly how I like it. By the way, do you mind if I watch the attendant while I eat? They really go well. No, she said I'm into. That you'll learn. I don't think that's a good idea. It will affect the running of the store. That's too bad. For a second there, I thought the noodles on the menu had turned it into a high-end ribeye steak. Girl, you be thirsty. Would you like a drink with your order? I've got one last question for you. May I please pet your tail? My dyslexic ass, I swear to God. This lady is absolutely down bad, right? Who wouldn't be? Pot meat kettle. Hold on. Tail has a different price tag. Well, I haven't heard that one before. Look, thanks, but the tail is off limits. Look at this crowd. How long are we going to be waiting for? Is it really that hard to get a bite to eat around here? Has either called me a snack or a whole ass meal has now grown. How big will it get, I wonder? Oh, Trinity, you're not used to platonic flirting, are you? Excuse me, how do you like your noodles? I mean, the flavor, well, of course it's gotta be spicy. Noodles without chili is like an ethereal without a hollow. It's not natural. I am not. Oddly enough, I don't mind it. Trinity, I'm gonna eat your tail like Monster Hunter. I will not be subtle. Oh my gosh. If I did have a black bull piping hot soup and a dish with meat, please recommend red chili chicken noodles. Not bad. This noodle sounds like it'll hit the spot. The primer on my hands is making my fingies stick together. Oh no! I need my tail. My estrogen isn't it? I don't remember where this bit came from. Thank you, I guess. You're welcome. Remember to add extra chilies, the spiciest you got. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. Three bowl noodles look so good to me. Good day. Our restaurant provides. Is there anything you can recommend? Sounds. What isn't fried barbecue a little greasy? I like eating meat, but it's not very healthy if it's greasy. Black bowl of red chili chicken noodles. The soup isn't greasy and it's good for your immune system. Does sound good, but the black bowl has red chili in it. Won't it be too spicy? I can't eat spicy food so long as... But I just don't feel like eating something that's super spicy. It's quite alright, I understand. Master, based on this diner's description, maybe even not greasy and not spicy, could you please suggest some dishes for them? Bone broth noodles! That sounds great. If you don't, those bones doesn't look greasy at all, I'll take one of those. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. No, I'm not the type of diner with many requests. It must be a real pain for you when you get a picky eater, right? Thank you for sharing your concerns. We always try to cater to the needs of our diners, no matter the customer. I hope you have a lovely meal. Cool, calm, and collected. I can't store it in my leg. They're just solid muscle. I'm thick in a different way. Store it in your stomach. Customers in line. Let's hurry up and give Chop Jr. the final. Hey, Abel. So you guys are moving fast. Let me see. This is a complete clear table with prompt. You really are a gem of a worker. Once I'm financially independent, I'd love to have such capable tenant helping out with daily operations in the shop. And just thinking of customers will trek just by standing there. Everyone knows that this wolfman is hot! Praise honors me, but I'm merely a humble attendant. I'm simply one hell of a butler. The devs knew what they were doing. Yeah. I can make it through this. I wish there were human chew toys that existed that weren't super small. I almost forgot about all that. Go ahead, ask away. We can talk about anything you want, except my pin. I mean, there's already a figure. This is true. Have you seen a little girl called Lilac? She used to shop at your store quite frequently. Who? I'm sorry, my memory isn't greatest, and I'm always forgetting other people's names. Well, she's always saying things that people find difficult to understand. I remember that. I know her. I saw her recently. She came recently for some part-time work. Look tells me she never lifted a finger on housework at home, but she is hardworking, studious, and a pretty good person. Speaking of which, I just paid her a big advance on her salary today. She seemed nice, and she left her student ID as collateral, so I gave her the advance. Advance on her salary? Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. You have been a tremendous help. Of course the devs know. Came out like 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks or more ago. Of course the devs know what they're doing. Shu Yuan's release trailer was 80% cake, and the memes have been a full bakery ever since then. It's fine. Now that you mention it, what is your relationship with that kid? Lilac is my employer. And I am duty bound to keep her safe. So it's like that. Then hang on. If that kid is your boss, then does that mean Belle? No. Resisting the urge to look up Zhu Yuan's trailer. No. I know what I'm supposed to say. God, fuck. Help. What are the options, Sappy? The options are I'm Lycon's friend or I'm Lycon's master. Oh my god. Do it, PK. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. correct. Lady Belle is my... He's not even voicing the line! Ah, now I get it. Anyway, Thyron Attendant, you are very capable. If you're ever after any side gigs in the future, please come and find me. I'll make it worth your while. It's like you've gathered information about Lilac. Let's just discuss it with Lycan.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time.
Muscular Smokey the Bear points at you, only you BK. How dare! How dare!
Logically speaking, she would not lack pocket money to spend.
The Wolfman is a butler? Yeah! You didn't know?
Unless... perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
That face. That little subtle growl. It could totally just have Smokey the Bear in here. That's gay.
I wonder what it is. Maybe the hottest limited edition surprise box, you think?
No, I highly doubt a surprise box, even a limited edition one, could be that expensive. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago.
Everyone in this game is gay or bi. Yeah!
But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Lycan uses his hands to convey an impossibly large number. Especially the bear, indeed. Especially the bear. Sorry. Buck called it super early on. Yes. He's so... Why is he so hot? They were not subtle at making him a bear, TM.
Wait, how much? How could someone her age come up with that much money?
Bear.
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. However, they are very strict and expect the
He's a
best
butler,
from
Tuffy.
her.
He knows his master's orders to a T to fill their desires and make sure he gives the most satisfying service. Tuzzy, colon 3. Also Tuzzy, colon 3.
No matter what she is doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it. Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend. Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household.
And his voice. Oh boy. I watched someone make a Lycan wig. A wig and his muzzle and his voice. They knew. They knew. Oh, they knew. If you look at his cinema stuff, they knew very well.
Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics. At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
such a sweet guy.
You flatter me, but I may not be how you think I am.
I'm a monster, Belle. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Like, they knew the furry market was profitable. Like, I can't say I don't get it. If I imagine a gender bent lycaon, I start to malfunction. Soul! Don't give me ideas! Ah!
Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person.
Uh-huh. You don't...
No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow.
Oh yeah, I've seen the gender bent art too. Oh no. I've seen Twitter.
When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep.
Lycon, are you okay? May or may not already be one of my werewolves. Sown as I may years ago. Oh my gosh, Trinity. Trinity, why are you gay? Why are you gay? Because it's fun.
Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but...
Never mind.
I always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
Family can be full of warmth. They can be the people who support you every step of the way.
I'm gay because I play real life on hardcore.
It seems you and your kin are quite close. I am sincerely happy to know that. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I am most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird.
Indeed.
If this is so, she may end up in danger. So, could I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
Oh, I'm so gay. Interested in buying some jade? We just got a new batch in. As expected of a rich young girl. Yes, you are gay. I'm so gay. How about you buy a piece of jade for the Styron attendant with you? It could be a token of trust between you. Seeing it is like seeing your master in person. Just imagine passing this down for 5 generations to your descendants. But this, I'll cut you a 12% discount. I'm practically giving it away. Just consider it a way to make friends. My name's Casey. Every pawn trader around here knows my name. You guys are lucky to have bumped into me. Mr. Casey, we are not here to shop. Have you heard about that famous piece at the museum getting torched? Do you know who did this? Gay, I have a boyfriend. Yes, you do. But like on, oh my gosh. Something tells me that Snow would be right there along with you. Was the artist himself. All his works were supposed to be fireproof. If it burned, it was definitely fake. All right, your turn. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird, or to be more precise, the formerly active Mockingbird. Ha! I never guessed it. Never would have guessed a couple of decent guys like you were actually in the know. Listen, all wolfmen are mine. Also, side note, I have Persona 5 Brainworm's help. I can do nothing to help you there. It's Persona. That's not one of our code words. I'm just messing with you. If you knew the answer to the industry's biggest secret, you wouldn't be standing here, would you? Remain silent. Fine, got anything you need to sell? My cut's fixed at 20%, no discounts. No, we'd like to ask you for some information. Naturally, shall offer you appropriate compensation. Oh, looking for a bit of intel, huh? You've come to the right person. But rules are rules. If you want the info, I need the code word, and your master has to give it to me, too. The artist himself. Very good, correct. Mockingbird. Very good, correct. What do you want to know? Do you know who the buyer is? Oh, that, and you really have come to the right place. The buyer is a little girl, I believe. Kids these days, even richer than the last. It's precisely as I predicted. Got it. Thank you for the information. No problem. Oh yeah, one more question for the attendant. You working solo these days, or do you have a partner? Surely this pampered lady here, with her innocent Bambi eyes isn't your partner, right? I once had a partner. Hello? I'm tempted to get Persona 3. Persona 3 Royale or Persona 3 OG. Persona 2, Persona 3. My goodness. Tuzzy's fully in it. But now we are enemies. Ooh, that happens all the time in this line of work. We all had partners who ended up becoming our enemies. So why did you split? Trouble dividing your cuts equally? Come on, spill the beans. I love hearing these stories. I'm sorry. That's private. I've heard reload is good, so probably. Oh my gosh. Yeah, judging by the look on your face, you must have parted ways in some spicy drama. Spicy! Yes! I love spicy! Shame we didn't know each other back then. I'm a top mediator in this industry, and maybe if I'd stepped in, I'll be peacefully splitting your profits. So what is your former partner up to now? Have they got any good stuff going? Go on, tell him. I'll pay up. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for helping out, Master. Wolfman has a partner. Had a partner! Let us hereby part ways. After talking to the suspicious merchant, you give Lycon a wink. Lycon instantly understands, and the two of us walk to a remote area together. Good, he's available. Oh my gosh!
Please, go ahead.
How come you know so much about this sort of thing?
I've merely dabbled a little in such things. I would not consider myself an expert. I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past.
I'm very tight. You're also very gay. Do not let Snow see me like this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Dang it. Message. Sappy, what are Sappy, no, Sappy, what are you doing? Sappy, what do you have? A knife! I got full named. I merely sent a message.
It also concerns my nemesis.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about this nemesis.
I see. You haven't said anything yet, but I get it.
Insert real name. Oh my gosh, Tuzzy. I merely sent a message to Snow. Speaking. Dives. Indeed. Your boyfriend is adorable. And also look at the wolf he's thirsting over. You can't see me. Yes, we can. You're right there. You are being perceived.
Indeed. They are memories I would rather not bring up.
Can't blame him, to be honest. No. Snow's here to bear witness. No, you can't.
In any case, that past is not pleasant.
All right, I'll let you off the hook for now. Guess I'll just have to interrogate you later.
Belle!
Thank you for your understanding. As a matter of fact, I once had dealings with these intermediaries due to, well, I had my reasons.
My laptop can't handle this. Oh my gosh.
Many of them are so cunning, they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them.
The quality keeps going down. No!
If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful. And do not give your trust lightly.
Indeed.
Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon. We must stop her before that happens.
Not gonna lie, I haven't smiled this hard in ages. Oh my gosh. Yay!
She should have just finished her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
Dun, 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 dun. He always stands like this. Excited schoolgirl. So Mockingbird is a super mean Phantom Thieves syndicate. They can get a hold of anything if they want to. Not even Tops can stop them. Really? I'm not buying it. Don't you believe me? Their biggest case that time was What was it again? The Limekria Hotel. That's right, that's what. Are you also a fan of Mockingbird? Not really, I just happen to know a thing or two about them. Since gather around Lycon chatting endlessly, seems like he's managed to make his way into their inner circle. It's time to ask about Lilac. Got a question. Do you know Miss Lilac? Sure, she's in our cram class. But I don't think she's here today. She was here earlier, but she's already left. Not sure what's up with her. She's always on about some companion of justice stuff. Totally weird if you ask me. Nah, you're just not getting it. She's trying to be edgy. Edgy? That's ancient. Yeah, that trend died last decade. Oh, right. At the last PTA, her folks didn't show. Some old dude came instead. I think it was her attendant. I thought it was her grandpa. But seriously, she's loaded. She's even got a personal chauffeur. Why doesn't she just hire a tutor to teach her at home then? Who knows? Maybe she wants to make friends? She's solo all the time. I feel kind of sorry for her. It's not like there's much we can do. Legit can't make heads or tails of what she says. Plus, she's always buried in her comics during breaks. I'm like, no thanks. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone like her. Lilac appears at the corner. Miss Lilac. Miss Lilac. That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Are you satisfied seeing me like this? I'm useless, such a freak, so hated by everyone. That's the kind of person I am. Are you happy now? Lilac ran off again. Lycon and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. Lilac's a good kid, just a bit misguided, I think. There's nothing wrong with liking comics as much as she does. Those students are just really kind of garbage human beings. You've been investigating me all this time. Was it my father or mother who put you up to it? It's because I skipped one of my extra classes recently, or I dropped a rank in the monthly exam. They're always fixated on these things. It's all they ever remember. Lilac ran off again, and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. Sorry, I am a little gassy, and I keep burping in the midst of my words. You also think the other students are correct, right? Companion of justice, what a joke. I fantasize all day about being the chosen one, yet I can't control my daily life. That's my only dream. Why do you want to take that away from me? Stop following me. Don't look at me, please. Lilac ran off again before chasing after her. Okay. As someone who doesn't experience attraction that often, I just want to say it's so adorable to see you all be hella gay. Lilac is a goober, and that's not bad. No. While Lycon remains composed as ever, you inadvertently catch his eye and sense he's hesitating as if he wants to just carrying you. Luckily, you managed to catch up to Lilac before that. What do you mean, luckily? I mean, I guess it would be a little embarrassing to get Princess carried.
Miss Lilac, please. We have no ill intentions. And I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious. It is possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you. In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything? In any case, you're probably just like those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
Oftentimes, rebellious teens are only rebellious because they have been mistreated by their parents.
I've never thought that. Miss Lilac, you are the respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means. I shall make sure to take lessons and educate myself on it.
Let's be real. It's way too much to expect others to understand this edgy lingo. The only reason I can understand is because of natural talent. Yeah.
Oh, Belle, you definitely never went through an edgy phase, surely.
It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet.
She's looking for acceptance in the wrong places. Okay, yeah, I get why Tuzzy has the hots for this wolf.
I will join them and become a companion of justice. You cannot stop me.
I understand. If that is your wish, I will not stop you. I will help you fulfill it.
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow. You know, I can in fact do this by myself. I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
Oh, but you do care if he comes or not, because he'd be the first one who's actually showing full care to you. Lilac leaves.
My apologies. I have brought shame to myself. By making Miss Lilac feel uncomfortable, I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
Are you really going to do this? To help Lilac fulfill her wish?
It took me so long to find a place where I was accepted, and that's when I met all of you. Oh, 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 that's really sweet.
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird. That's only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill. The fish has taken the bait.
I see.
Fish? What fish? Where?
Trinity Good Bean. Yeah, Trinity very good bean. Very cute bean. Very pretty bean.
That organization calling itself Mockingbird has contacted me.
Bestest of beans.
Master Proxy, may I ask you for a favor?
Mood, though, to be honest, y'all are the only ones I can actually be myself for. Oh. It's hard to be yourself around people. I find that being on the internet has allowed myself to be a bit more free with who I am. Whereas in real life, I am quite closed off. I have a hard time with it. You're all making me smile. Good! You deserve to smile!
Please, this is something only you can do.
So glad I finally found a place where I can be passionate and happy around people. That's a mood, Sappy. Yeah. Turn on navigation. Oh, we're good. Oh, okay. Sorry. Don't worry about what my head was doing at that moment. Anyways, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. I feel sorry for Lilac. Yeah, but I never thought Lycon would come up with something like that. Anyway, let's wait for his message. Take a break. Agent story completed. Archive to video archive. And you know what? We will save that for
ready for combat.
Another time.
Standing by.
Because
Awaiting further instructions. Ready for combat.
Gonna end it here. Yeah, I think that's enough gay panic for one day. Oh boy. So, all right. Dun, 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 dun. Pardon me. Well, incorrect. There is never enough. Well, it's enough for at least one stream. I do need to take a nap today. I've gotten back in the habit of napping, which admittedly isn't the greatest habit to have, but it's also one of the few that I can actually like keep up with. Anyways, whom's just streaming right now? The gay panic was absolutely real. This is a super fun time. Thank you. Thank you. There's no one I really want to raid at the moment, so I will just end it off here. All right. If you're over on YouTube and watching, I hope if you enjoyed this, you will consider giving a like and a subscribe, and a dinging the bell for notifications on future VODs and videos like this. Comment what your favorite gay panic moment was, and there's still one more part of Lycon's story to go, so we have more gay panic to come, presumably in tomorrow's stream. Yeah. Thank you for streaming. You're welcome. All right. I'll see you goobers later. Bye-bye!